Hey guys, welcome back to Chaos Gaming, and welcome back to Iron Man VR. I really didn't think I was going to be saying that, but yet here I am. We're going to do New Game Plus, so if I click Start New Game Plus, this mode allows you to start over with all the armor upgrades and research points from your previous playthrough. They will be waiting for you once you reach the garage. This cannot be undone. Proceed, yes. And we're going to go... Ultimate. The ultimate challenge, become the Golden Avenger. Start the game on this difficulty. Oh no. So they added more, they added different, they added a new game plus, and they put in a harder difficulty, and they put in trophies. So that's why I'm back. Oh, I am not excited for this craziness that we are about to see in ultimate difficulty. I wish it was like Spider-Man ultimate difficulty, where it's not that hard. But I don't have a good feeling. What? What was that?
Hi, I'm Tony, and I'm, well, you know.
You guys saw that, right?
Wealth, fame, impeccable taste in suits. What do you get the man with everything? A chance to give something back.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, I am not very hyped to see how this is gonna play. Oh. Is this different?
Okay, Mark III test flight. Starting with maneuvering thrusters. Hands by my sides. Palms back. Good. Feels good. All right. Time to open her up.
Oh, this is super hard mode, if you guys know. Sony Interactive Entertainment presents... Marvel. I really thought I was done with this game. But then I got a lot of games that I need to play. I need to move on. But I'm stuck. Okay.
Opening targeting suite. Repulsors ready. Hands up. Palms forward.
Yeah, I got this. Boop.
Bullseye.
Yep, I know what I'm doing.
You may have a problem, Tony.
Pepper, I have a lot of problems.
I'm serious. You in this armor. Do I need to stage an intervention?
Only if I start wearing it to bed.
Where are you anyway?
Look out the window.
Oh, hi, handsome. Looks like you made some upgrades.
Yeah. Yes, I did, I guess.
2 more targets left. 1 more.
I remember when I first played. I gotta play the demo again.
That's how it's done.
Because I missed some stuff in the demo.
All right, time to fly. Anyone for tennis?
No,
Okay.
You always win.
There's
Oh,
this
come on.
part
We
here.
can play doubles. Hello? Anyone there? Huh.
Huh.
Enjoying the view?
We should have lunch out here.
I'm not climbing that.
I'll carry you.
It'll be a dark day when I let you carry me wearing that thing.
Ouch. Denied.
Inspecting the foundations?
I should have a secret entrance down here.
You know, it's not a secret if you tell me about it.
Okay, where are we going?
What's next?
Time trial.
Mind if I watch?
Oh, you know I work better with an audience.
Can I get a better time trial record here?
Let's start with Boost. That was... wow! I think if I swap the DC motor for a solar power converter and apply quarter-inch magnetic articulation seals to boot thrusters, I can reduce my drag coefficient by 10, maybe 10.5%.
Okay. Should I be writing this down?
No need. I've got a mind like a steel trap.
Oh, yeah? When's my birthday?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Pepper, you're cutting out.
Sounds like you need to reduce your BS output.
Warm up the jets. I want to punch something.
I still can't do this.
Fist rockets engaged. Now I'll try the other hand. Knockout! Just like Happy Hogan taught me.
Great shot. Great aim.
Time to punch out.
Oh,
Well done, Tony.
almost.
Did you get what you needed? Or are you gonna go again?
Oh, I'm done. I'm done. I'm
Maybe
done.
later.
I'm done.
Doodle on it some more.
I'm done.
Sounds good. Meet me back here when you're ready. As you know, we have something to celebrate.
I know. Do you guys know? Okay, I know.
The ego has lived.
Okay. Here we go. Skip the next cinematic. Let's skip it. If we have the option, I'm gonna skip. Cause I'm really good. I don't need to see it. Chapter 1, Out of the Blue. What's this do? Oh my gosh, what is that? Is that a little mini game? Definitely makes it more interesting. Years later. I'm really scared. It was hard. It was hard enough. It was hard enough. Hard mode was. It was hard. Hard mode was hard enough. Oh.
Morning, sir. May I get you something?
Friday. You see
no.
Pepper?
I believe she's putting out a fire.
Literal.
Literal or figurative?
She's been on the phone with the press all morning. Something about your surprise announcement caused quite a stir.
Ah, my hand!
Or don't you watch the news?
Tony Stark,
I do,
no
actually.
stranger to stunning revelations,
Not
shocked
really.
the business world today when he named Pepper Potts the new CEO of Stark Industries. During a press conference, Mr. Stark admitted he had not informed Ms. Potts of his decision prior to the announcement.
Scared me.
Perhaps you jumped the gun, sir.
It's the opportunity of a lifetime. She's gonna thank me.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm your assistant, Tony. You need to warn me before you do stuff like this.
You're not my assistant. You're the CEO of Stark Industries. Or don't you watch the news?
I'm gonna...
Yeah, bye-bye.
Pepper, I'm not always right. I mean, I'm usually right.
Tony!
But here's the thing. I wasn't put on Earth to sit behind a desk. And you weren't put here to handle my unpaid parking tickets.
I was gonna ask if there are any more of them.
There are glove boxes full of them, that's not the point. The company turned a corner years ago. We're a force for good in this world. And I want you to get that message out there.
Don't people always try to shoot the messenger?
Yes.
Friday, who taught you how to fly?
You did, sir. Unfortunately, I'm not in control right now. Someone has taken us over. Remotely.
Out there!
Where?
It's a Stark drone. A combat drone?
We don't make combat drones anymore.
The drone is encasing itself in some sort of hard-light shield.
Wait, hold up. I'm gonna pause this quickly. I'll be right back. Actually, I'm back. There. I'm lost. What does that do? Okay, should be back now. Am I back? Let me read the chat quickly. What's up, Trey? Sorry for not. Sorry for not reading chat. But I turned it on, so now I can actually see chat. How embarrassing.
Stark.
Oh.
Do I know you?
I'm just a ghost from your past.
I fixed it.
Tony, look!
Incoming!
Did I fix it?
Time to die.
I think I fixed it. I fixed it, yeah. Oh, I missed my...
Friday, your airline just lost my luggage.
Then file a complaint when we land.
Override my safety belt. Pepper,
I know! Just come back in one piece!
Hold up, I'm gonna test quickly. There. No, Dusty.
Drones are headed toward Pepper.
I see
Alright,
you, sir.
I got it to work now.
Friday, feeling a bit naked here.
Hang on, sir. Right gauntlet inbound.
What if I'm left-handed?
Shoot it.
I'm left-handed.
Left gauntlet inbound. More debris, sir. Chest piece coming in on your left.
That's, okay, thank you.
Drones inbound.
Friday, where's my head at?
In the clouds as usual, sir.
The ground's getting awfully close.
Heads up.
There we go. Now we start.
systems online.
Just in time. I got a plane to catch.
You can't outrun your past, Stark.
I can outrun everything.
Can you hear me?
Chapter 1, Out of the Blue.
I hear you.
You'll
Sir,
be
we have a
surprised
massive
at how
breach
much
in
I
the
can
harbor.
outrun.
News Friday. Tell me about something I didn't
Wait.
just jump out of.
Scanning. There's an engine fire that needs your attention. A secondary explosion on the right engine, sir.
Oh my gosh. I'm coming. Someday, I'll get out
Fire
there.
suppression system online.
And I need you up here.
That's one less burning issue to deal with.
Good job, sir.
So the autopilot is no longer responding, and the jet is projected to crash into a populated area. I'll deal with the autopilot.
Pepper? No. Stay put. It's too dangerous.
Says the guy who jumped out of the plane.
Any more from our mystery guest?
They're giving us the silent treatment, but their hounds are clawing at the door.
Show him in.
Uh-oh. Oh my gosh.
Bullseye.
Oh dear. Oh. Oh. Okay. 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 Oh. Oh. Ugh.
Help!
Oh, I can't use my missiles.
Pepper! Friday, what's going
What
on?
happened to New Game
Scanning
Plus?
for pods.
Very helpful if I could
You should upgrade your
use the missiles, but
Our new friend's messing with my HUD.
They've also locked me out of the jet's diagnostics. I have no read on Miss Potts.
Pepper, do you copy?
Enemies inbound.
oh no. Oh, I'm very frightened.
Pepper!
Oh,
Pepper, come in!
Armor damage
Oh.
increasing, sir.
ugh.
Pepper, you okay in there?
Oh, I was moving. Okay.
I have control of the jet.
Everything worked as I planned,
Sir,
as
all
I have
missiles en route.
foreseen.
Friday, what did I just
Oh
say?
God.
Persistent, aren't they? Pepper,
Ah.
the jet!
No longer on a collision course with Los Angeles.
City Council will be pleased to know that.
Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I'm terrified. Ow. Okay. 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 We're good now.
Guys, I can't steer. Sir, the aileron on the left side has been damaged. Is that fixable?
I'll have to wing it. Get bent! That looks...
Okay.
I've located an airstrip for emergency landing.
Thanks, Friday. Pepper, you think you can land this bird?
Only one way to find out. Lowering the landing gear. The landing gear doors are malfunctioning.
Of course they are.
Ah.
all yours, Pepper.
Gears down. 3 green. Well done, both of you.
Scared. I'm
No
scared
one has
now.
any further objections? I say we call it.
Your weapons will be deactivated.
Sir, I'm detecting a new energy signature.
More enemies? Good. Trigger finger's getting itchy.
Uh-oh.
Sidestep their attacks,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Okay, we're good. Alright, we're not good again.
The armor has sustained damage, sir.
What? Okay, we're good now. Everything went as
Threats neutralized.
I have foreseen.
But I'm sensing our hacker friend has returned.
Friday? Friday? All systems are
Oh
down.
my god.
The big one's back. My controls are locked.
Pepper!
Oh
It's
no.
vanished from radar.
I can see that. Get me back online.
Systems restored.
Tony, nothing's responding here.
Sir,
Ow.
I believe the jet is officially a lost cause.
Pepper, find an exit.
Right. The fire's front of the cabin. I'm trapped.
Miss Potts, there's a panel beneath your feet, a compartment. It leads to the nose landing gear.
Found it. Climbing down now.
I'll meet you under the jet. Pepper! Take my hand!
Tony!
Welcome to your connecting flight.
Next time, I want my own suit.
Dude, that ultimate rating though up there. Hey! Dude, as long as they don't want me to get 5 stars on the hardest difficulty, oh, that would be terrible. Do not do that. I don't know what I would do. Honestly. But as of right now, hopefully this is it. But they added 2 more trophies to complete New Game Plus mode, and then I believe a New Game Plus mode on
Usually I see the danger before
Ultimate
it hits,
difficulty.
even from 20,000 feet. But someone got the drop on us. It was 3 a.m. when I left Pepper at the hospital. I had a plan, and I knew she wouldn't like it. I went home, and I woke up the guy who knows my old weapons better than anyone.
me. I gotta do this again.
Just once. Just this once.
Now you want me to...
Hello, old friend.
Okay. Howdy.
Hey, boss.
Hey, pal.
Where's the party?
The party's over.
Great. I smell like feet. Whoa, ho, ho. Blast from the past.
It's a power core from an old drone. You recognize it?
Of course I recognize it. I built it. Huh. That's odd. There's no serial number. Where's it from?
Hoping you can tell me.
Sir, Miss Potts has been moved to a secure location, but her... Sorry, I didn't realize we had company.
We did. Gosh.
I'm more like family.
Friday, this is the gunsmith.
Why don't you bring me up to speed here, doll?
Hey! I'm not a touchscreen.
Gunsmith, show some respect.
Wait, shh, 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 shh. Oh no. Miss Potts.
She's in hospital.
And the cowards that put her there?
Still at large. Help me find them.
Oh, we'll find them, boss. And when we do...
Not quite sure how I feel about that.
What is that? A little early in the morning for power cords. Did Gunsmith drag this thing out of storage?
Morning, sir.
Morning, Friday. Any update on our enemy's whereabouts?
Afraid not. It's that hard light, sir. Our enemy cloaked your old drones in a type of energy we've not encountered before, allowing them to appear out of nowhere.
Hey, boss, you're up.
Close the neighborhood. Turn that down, will you?
Meet me over at your suit when you have a sec. I got a surprise for you.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
How many research points do I have?
Wow. You have really gone all in on the whole superhero thing, haven't you?
Did you find out where those drones came from yet?
So serious. And yes. I mean, no. I mean, I will. But I've been thinking. You've built a pretty great suit. But I think I can make it even better. Standing on the shoulders of giants, of course.
Pal, I brought you back to figure
You
out...
brought me back because we're in a street fight. And you know I don't pull any punches. Just take a look.
Alright, give me the sales pitch.
So, I've analyzed your armor and found places where we can make potential upgrades. You can view and customize the equipment in each of these slots by activating their corresponding UI widget. Go ahead, boss. Select one of the auxiliary weapons slots. This virtual workstation is where you can choose equipment to build and integrate into your suit. You can put together all kinds of gunpowder-based goodies here, boss. Let's start with smart missiles. If you want to arm yourself with knowledge as well as hardware, specs on each weapon.
I've played this game before. I find that thing in New Game Plus is they always.
Stuff, boss, I always say the more the merrier.
I know what I'm doing.
Put smart missiles to your other arm too.
I know what I'm doing. Trust me. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Good thinking, pal. Now let's go see what these beauties can do.
It'd be a tragedy not to, boss. But feel free to mess around with your suit some more if you
So
want.
I have 20 research
When you're ready, I'll
points.
still have you test the smart missiles first.
Apparently.
'Cause, well, that's how I designed the module.
So if we go, okay, so that's 15 here. Because they added new weapons, so that's 15 here. Okay, 15, 20 probably. Yeah. So they probably added 20. Yeah, 20, so there's enough to get everything here. We're gonna equip this charge repulsor because it helped me out. Unibeam, what does this do? Each shot does more damage, giving you your signature weapon and all armor systems get juiced when health is critically low. Sounds quite useful. Let's equip that. Disease repair catch. Extra nano server bots enhance the armor's self-repair systems. Bounce back from a crouching. Ammo for auxiliary weapons reloads quickly, putting him back to fight faster. Extra juice, ground pound, rocket punch, more destructive, while also decreasing recovery time. I think for now we're gonna go with this one, because I'm all for that extra health. What does this do again? Stabilize, increasing your maximum flight speed. That's what I got right now. Tune the thrusters to increase acceleration, hit top speed faster. Overclock the boost module for more powerful boosts and quicker recovery time. I think we're going to keep the one we have, and we're probably going to switch up the suit. Ooh, here's some more. So we have Iron Patriot, obviously for... I think the 4th of July they had this. Living Laser. That looks pretty sick. AI Tony. Emerald Carbon. Ooh. Translucent Envy. I think I kind of like the Living Laser one though. It's very different, and I like different. Everything else, I believe... Wait, these are different, right? Purple Rain? I don't... Did we do Purple? Have we seen Purple Rain before? I don't think we have.
Reign supreme in that one.
Yeah, really cool. Snowstorm. White metal. Oh, that honestly looks pretty good. Warzone. How did you get this? How do you get to Warzone? That looks sick. I don't... Do I want Living Laser, the White Metal, or Warzone? Does anyone want to help me choose? So, white metal, Warzone, or living laser? Oh, that's locked. I think we're gonna go with living laser, and then the next stream we're gonna go with one of the other two. Alright, let's set outside.
Yeah, let's make some noise!
Okay. Any of them here? This fun little pop-ups. Well, they really force you, like, it's ready now, you're not
The gunsmith AI
wasting time.
came with a warning label. But I was concerned about the night of, not the morning after. It felt like stumbling back into an old haunt after years away. There's no judgment, no, where have you been? Just, what'll you have?
Did PlayStation upload a new trailer for this? For the update? Oh!
What's on the menu today, sir?
Gunsmith suggested I brush up on the fundamentals.
Ooh.
Oh, did he? That's a surprise.
Ooh, that's pretty
coming from
cool.
him, but encouraging, I suppose. What would you like to do first?
Let's start with ground pound.
Oh, I love this one.
Let me find a good place to test this out.
Bro.
This spot looks good.
I recommend you manually engage thrusters to focus on ground pound.
Give me a target to hit.
How do you
Dude,
aim it,
this looks
sir?
kind of dope,
Pick a
not gonna
spot,
lie.
and then make a fist. And bam! Another target, please, Friday. All right.
I admire your handiwork, sir.
That's nothing. Friday, give me 9 targets.
9, sir? Well, someone's feeling brash.
I can hit them all if I do this right.
Smashing, sir. What's next?
Smart missiles.
Oh, something Gunsmith made. Sir, I was under the impression you brought him back to locate the source of your old drones.
He's a skilled multitasker, just like me.
Dude, this suit looks kinda
It's
sick.
just-
Not, sorry, armor.
Well, I thought we were brushing up on the fundamentals and...
That's
Yeah,
right, Friday.
okay,
And these
cool.
wrist-mounted beauties put the fun in fundamentals. So give me a new target, please.
Certainly, sir. Move to position.
Oh, of course.
Okay, these are auxiliary weapons, so hands up, palms down. Got it.
Try aiming with your left gauntlet. Paint the target and fire.
Whoa! Those pack a punch.
Try aiming with your right gauntlet, sir. Paint all of the targets this time.
Gunsmith is not messing around.
Instead, why don't we review your repulsors, sir?
Sure, I know these. Hands up, palms forward.
You're old hat at this.
I mean, I am iron. Beautiful. Let's test weapon switching. Repulsors palms up, auxiliaries palms down.
Certainly. Yellow for repulsors, red for auxiliaries. Excellent!
Time to take this show on the road. Boom! Satisfying.
What would you like to do now?
Well, we've got a lot of fine ingredients. Let's throw them in the pot together.
A cooking class, sir. Excellent idea. I'll set up the flight course.
Oh.
All right, time to rock and roll. I'll try a three-punch combo. Left, right, left.
I cannot do the combo. I don't know the secret.
Alright, gotta alternate hands to pull off the combo.
Halfway there, sir. Missing a waypoint results in a penalty. Be sure to hit them all. Excellent shot. That gives a bonus to your performance. Not too shabby, sir. But can you do it in under a minute?
Nope.
Nope. I'm full. We'll call it a day.
All right. Hello, anything? Oh, well, you mini game pop up? Nothing? Okay. Whew. I think we're gonna do this last one and then we're gonna call it a day. We tend to do that, I find. 3 missions, then we're done.
Welcome back, boss.
Thanks, pal.
Friday, what you working on over there?
I've put together an early warning system to track our friend from the jet. Have a look when you can. Sir, I've established a visual of our enemy's MO using their recent attacks on your buildings in London and Dubai. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing a pattern that could tell us where they'll strike next.
I got it, boss.
Oh sure, just walk right in. You're more important.
Using an unclassified wargame simulator, I cross-referenced the jet attack with military strategy dating back to 1743. Then I ran the results through a chess program developed in the 1980s by a Russian agent known only as Victor the Fly. Now, Victor was almost certainly insane. However, he was able to...
Get to the bloody point!
Shanghai. That's where our enemy will strike next.
Okay, bye.
So that just happened.
Sure.
When it comes to stuff like this, he usually is.
Right. In that case, let me explain the globe. It's an early warning system
I've
that
played
displays
through the
current
game
threats
before.
and can even anticipate new ones. Grab the rotation ring and swipe it left or right to spin the globe to a mission location.
Got it.
I've played this before, though. You don't have to tell me how to... Oh, look at that. They... Move.
Going forward, when choosing a location, you can review the data I've prepared for an upcoming mission.
Cool.
When you're ready, press the deploy button to depart.
Oh, I got an email. Who do you think I got an email? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Come on. Did I get rid of... No, I didn't. Okay, good. Oh, that's what I gotta do?
Back in the day, buying a Stark weapon meant buying a seat at the high-stakes table. My brand put a few countries on the map.
That's cool.
And we wiped a few off it. Occasionally, our tech wound up in the wrong hands. But nothing like this.
Yeah, that sounds serious. But here we go. Let's go.
Streets are deserted.
The city's under curfew, sir. It appears our friend from the jet is making a mess of things. And Stark Tower is on lockdown.
Let's check it out.
Chapter 3, Hostile Takeover.
Scanning the tower. Sir, I'm getting some confusing readings.
From the tower?
I can't locate the source, but it's close. Look out! It's created a gravity well. It's pulling us in.
Not on my watch.
That drone seems to defy the laws of physics.
And the laws of attraction.
Yeah.
It's an
Me
old
too.
Stark-built Meridian mine. We didn't build it to do that.
Sir, its unusual energy signature is still present.
Eyes peeled, Friday. I bet there's more around.
I've detected a concentration of signals. Displaying now.
Sounds like we got something's attention.
Come out, wherever you are.
There's at least one mine nearby. Detecting new signals emerging near the waterfront.
These mines are way too dangerous in a city. We need to get rid of them.
Hostiles
I
inbound.
think I finally get it now.
There are still mines in the vicinity.
Oh, what? I'm
Suit offline. Life support systems activate.
already dead. Already dead. That's stupid. It really is. That I'm dead. You know. That really is stupid. Oh, chapter 7's gonna be. Oh my god, I am not excited for that one. Be cool if the little mini game was here too.
We need to clear those mines. Head for the designated areas.
Oh, we gotta redo this.
Sounds like we got something's attention.
Where was you hiding, you sneaky little killing machine?
There are still mines in the vicinity. Detecting new signals emerging near the waterfront.
These mines are way too dangerous in a city. We need to get rid of them.
Hostiles inbound. You've left the search area. We need to find the remaining mines.
Airspace of a city.
There's at least one mine nearby.
I don't like where this is going. Oh, how?
Turned Shanghai into a minefield. Why?
Okay.
Unclear. I'm still attempting to access Stark Tower's security system.
Still? I didn't think there was a hacker alive who could keep you out.
There's another concentration of mines over the South Bridge.
These mines are keeping us busy.
A plausible scenario, sir.
Well, it's working. We can't just ignore them.
What's up, Trey?
More hostiles approaching.
Oh god.
Come out wherever you are.
Oh god. I'm scared. I'm really scared.
Every time I lock onto a
Yeah.
mine signal, it slips away.
Oh god. Oh no.
Around here somewhere.
Uh-oh. Nope, no, uh-oh. No!
The armor has sustained damage,
No.
sir.
Getting out of here, getting out of here, getting out of here. Oh, I'm scared now. I'm still scared.
Suit health below optimal, but not critical.
Oh, checkpoint.
Huh? Our block
Yes.
party seems to have moved to a new block.
The enemy's drawn us away from your building.
What don't they want me to see?
Sir, look! They're targeting Stark Tower.
Yeah, those were the days.
The garden. Friday. What do you bet our mystery friends inside?
As I have no gambling protocol, sir, I suppose I'll wager nothing.
Uh-oh. I think I'll
Maybe
just...
I can lose them in the alleys.
Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, looks like I'm just gonna fly away now. Uh-oh.
Keep your distance. They're too strong altogether.
Not quite sure what...
Armor damage increasing, sir.
Oh, no, 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 go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
There are too many.
I'm at 1 health! Okay. Uh-oh. Ah.
Picking them off from a distance.
Smart.
No!
Power depleted. Shutting down.
This is why I'm not gonna get 5 stars. This is why I don't want them to put to do that. If they put in a 5-star trophy, get 5 stars in the hardest level, bro, I'm against that if they do that. I mean, they haven't said they will, so let's hope they don't. That would be raging. Technically, I moved. Thanks.
All lines cleared. But those drones are defending Stark
Okay,
Tower.
yeah, cool.
We need to break through their formation.
Yeah, got that.
Intense. Maybe I can lose them in the alleys.
I have a... Pretty much the only social media I technically have would be like, yeah, I still got Messenger, but I also have,
There are too many.
Snapchat. Barely use it though. Oh. Excuse me.
They're hitting hard, sir. Perhaps you should pull back.
They're actually not hitting me at all because I'm that good. What's your name? Whew.
Keep your distance.
Uh-oh.
They're too strong altogether.
Got it. Yeet. My strat is to try to supercharge them, hit them.
Smart.
Uh-oh.
Some damage taken, sir. Your suit has sustained significant damage.
Okay,
Proceed
got
with
it.
caution.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, go, 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 go.
Let's thin their numbers a bit.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Only a few targets remain. Synth health below optimal, but not critical.
Okay. Okay, only a few targets. I plan on doing it still, but as of right now, not yet.
Critical systems still function, but we are struggling.
Yeah, it's a really good trailer, if I do say so myself.
Let's wrap this thing up.
The armor has sustained damage, sir.
Oh. Uh-oh.
These were human enemies. They'd have the sense to run.
Oh my god.
Damage to your suit, sir.
Are
Suit
you?
offline. Life support systems activated.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Literally. Literally. Oh. You gotta be kidding me. I was so close. I was so close. But I failed. I won't fail again. Unless I do. Yeah, I know. Here we go.
All mines cleared.
Oh.
But those drones are defending Stark Tower. We need to break through their formation.
When you have to go and redo it again.
The armor has sustained damage, sir.
Really? I didn't tell. I didn't know. Oh my, I just punched that boy.
Intense. Maybe I can lose them in the alleys.
Okay, okay. I'll see you later.
Keep your distance. They're too strong altogether.
Uh-oh.
Picking them off from a distance. Smart.
Ah, thank you. I am smart.
Armor damage increasing, sir.
You know, guys, I hope you don't mind, but I got places to be.
Let's thin their numbers a bit.
Uh-oh. I moved. I was gonna say you missed me, but then they hit me. I don't want to go.
Friday, tell them to come back when they have an appointment.
Only a few targets remain.
Oh dear. I'm scared again.
Keep your guard up, sir. Active hostiles remain.
sense to run.
Can you? Oh.
All clear, sir. You can relax.
I scheduled my sparring session with Happy. That was all the workout I needed. Are we in the
Yes, it
system?
was.
Still locked out. I suggest you come see for yourself.
Friday, flashback time. I'm 14. I accidentally set fire to my dad's laboratory. Long story. Anyway, he changes the locks on me.
Sir?
So I take it as a teachable moment. Learn a thing or two about breaking and entering. Just have to remove this panel, rip out this wire to disrupt the circuit. Open sesame. 14-year-old me would be so proud.
Oh. I wish that was the end. Okay. Okay. I wish it gave you like buffs, or at least, you know, explained what it was, because I don't know what it is. As far as I know, it's just kind of a mini game that you can play while you're waiting for the game to load, but only sometimes.
Like you said, sir, the drones were protecting whoever vandalized your office.
Love what they did with the place.
Okay.
How did they get in? There's no sign of forced entry.
Let's check out the computers.
They were looking for something, but I'm not sure what.
Spoke too soon.
Tim Shah. Not in my databanks. Friend of yours?
Friday? You get the feeling we're not alone?
More than a feeling, sir.
Switch to near infrared, but keep the visible spectrum.
There's someone else in here. Electromagnetic traces of their presence all around.
I plan on playing Avengers when it comes out in a few days.
Whoa.
Damn.
Oh no.
Sir?
Someone
I want
ate
to
my
play.
drunken chicken.
Want to play Vader
That's
Immortal,
not funny.
because that is coming out on the
Expecting a call Friday?
PS4 on Monday, Tuesday.
The dead are restless.
Wrong number.
Very well.
What else is there? I want to play.
It's quiet out there.
What else is coming out? What's coming out in October that I wanted to get? I don't remember.
I thought I left this thing unplugged.
In the summer
It
of
is
2019,
unplugged, sir.
a new strength and prosperity rose above the cityscape of
Oh, October, Crash 4 and something else. I don't remember what though.
What the hell?
And November, December, who knows when the PS5 will come out, and I hope to be able to play Spider-Man Miles Morales. You know, that's my plan though.
Hello?
Who knows if that actually happens.
You in there? You know, the gym has showers that... That was...
Oh, there we go. Coming out October is Star Wars Squadrons. And I want to play that as well.
All of which begs the question, when, if ever, will Tony Stark face the music?
It's me.
So you got a name? Or
should I just call you Ghost?
My name is unimportant. It is the others.
Okay,
Those
unimportant.
whose lives your weapons ended. They are the names you will know before you die.
Like Tim Shung?
One of many.
Yeah. I got no clue who that is.
You will. He is with us in this room. We all are. The silent majority. We want to meet you, Tony Stark.
I don't want to meet any of you.
It's time.
Oh. That game's hard. That game is hard. I've tried doing 50-20 mode. That is complicated, to say the least. Yeah. I do not think I will ever beat it. I don't know why they didn't add this in at launch. Because it gives you something to do at least. Because sometimes these loading screens are long. Just wish there's something it gave you for completing these. Or for, I don't know, maybe destroying a certain amount. I don't know. Maybe get an extra research point.
Where'd you go?
She's not showing up on my sensors.
What?
Incoming surface-to-air missiles.
Old Stark hover tanks? Just playing all the hits.
Ow.
Warning, sir.
Ow.
Your suit is in dire shape.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Really, sir?
That was a really terrible joke.
Sir, I'm reading additional tanks en route to this location.
I'm not excited about that.
Like swatting flies.
Some damage taken, sir.
Ow. Alright, going out, getting out.
Now this is an altitude I can punch from. Get that out of here.
Suit health below
Ow.
optimal, but not critical. Widespread
Ow.
suit damage. We need repairs.
What? Are you kidding me?
Can't believe she dug these.
Director Fury had a standing order for 2 fleets of tanks.
Oh my god, the
before
boss
production.
battles.
Yeah.
I just realized that is gonna be,
Created a true all-terrain vehicle.
that is,
Revolutionary weapon fallen into the wrong hands.
that is a no-no.
The armor has sustained damage, sir. Flying this high,
Yeah, exactly.
time to shoot down incoming missiles.
My goal, my strategy, is to get rid of all the aerial people before going after this guy.
I'm starting to think I made the missile targeting system a little too good.
Synth health is suboptimal. Diagnostics are
Uh-oh.
severe. Take cover.
Oh my god, I almost fell.
Stay vigilant for incoming ordnance.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The suit has been damaged.
Go
Okay.
to Shanghai. Taking the sights, they said.
Wait, is there two?
Nice shot.
Why won't they just die?
Damage to your suit, sir. Excellent zone defense.
Oh my gosh.
If we can stay close to the tanks, we can avoid their missiles.
Uh-oh.
These tanks don't stop, turn signals. It's just like Alan.
Your suit has sustained
Oh my
significant
gosh.
damage. Proceed with caution.
I don't remember my old tanks being this fast.
Oh my.
I'm seeing a lot of red here.
Me too.
Surface to air missiles. They can't handle a low-flying target.
Ow.
Armor damage increasing, sir.
Ow. Uh-oh. Oh god, no, please. Not at this position. Oh my gosh. It's just craziness. Why? Why is this a thing?
Suit health below optimal, but
Why?
not critical.
Why did this become a thing? That's my only question. Why did they make this a harder mode? Why did they make a harder mode? The original hard mode was hard enough.
Was that the last of those tanks, Friday?
For the moment, the board is clear.
Fine, baby. Now where's this ghost?
Right here. Let's talk power. Not the kind you deal. The kind you yield. These are the headquarters of firms your company employed for the manufacturing and distribution of Stark weapons. Most of those guns, rockets, and bombs were sold to people you never met.
Yeah.
To kill people you never knew.
Cool.
She's transmitting some kind of signal. Intercepting. It's an activation code.
Since you refuse to die for your sins, Stark, others must die for you. Lock them on elevators and trap them in stairwells. Your golden parachutes can't save them now. Can you?
Friday?
Sir, she's overridden the reactors that power those buildings. I'm detecting catastrophic coolant system failures. We haven't much time.
How is she doing this?
Scanning for suspicious devices. I'm detecting electrical wiring not in the reactor schematics.
Let's see where those wires lead. I think we found one of the devices. Friday, enhance X-ray imaging.
To disable the device, you'll need to extract the processor core.
Friday, how's our reactor looking?
The reactor's no longer overheating, but a cascade failure has begun.
Better shut it down fast.
Not a cascade failure.
Let's see what we got.
You punched it.
Why overcomplicate things?
2 reactors remain in a critical state.
I'm going as fast as I can.
That may be unwise. I'm detecting more mine signatures.
Oh, too late.
Too many.
Hey, shut up
Sir,
and
there
just...
are dozens of people trapped in this building.
Show me.
I don't need to see them.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of people. That's a lot of damage.
So you keep reminding me. Why are you doing this?
You'll see. Sir, there are 2 gateway devices hacking this reactor.
Alright, show me them.
Display time to cascade failure.
Yes, sir. More hostiles inbound. They'll make disabling the gateway devices difficult.
Oh no. No, come on.
Device neutralized.
Okay. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Are you
The
kidding
reactor can
me?
now be safely shut down.
Okay,
or
good.
punched, I suppose.
Hey, we're in a hurry, aren't we? Boom!
You are taking entirely too much pleasure.
I prefer to call it being superheroic. Now for the last one.
More mines, sir.
Just gonna have to take our chances.
Flames of this passion when your weapons range gap and destruction.
Hey guys, can you stop? Just stop.
Systems failing.
Guys, can you just
Evasive maneuvers.
stop? Disappear, 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 disappear. Come on. Why didn't you disappear? I thought they were gonna disappear.
Remain calm. Last
No.
Friday, the wires, please.
Displaying
No.
now.
No. I didn't.
Not much.
No.
Another cover tank, sir. Following protocol going offline.
Oh my god. Dang it. This is gonna be hard. I thought they were gonna disappear, but then they didn't. I really thought they were gonna disappear. Come on. Oh, I gotta redo all of it, don't I?
Those
Yeah.
overloaded reactors will explode unless we disable them. Now for the last one.
More mines, sir.
Oh.
Just gonna have to take our chances.
Oh, cool.
Flames of this passion when your weapons range gap and destruction.
Seat health below optimal, but not critical.
Uh-oh. This is insane. Are we done? Can I freely go here without needing to worry about...
Friday, patch me into the building's PA systems.
Connected.
This is Iron Man. Please, remain calm. Last reactor. Friday, the wires, please.
Come
Displaying them
on.
now.
Show me.
How much time do I have?
Not much.
Oh
Another
my
habitat,
gosh,
sir.
Tell us to
please.
come back later.
It
Please.
seems to be ignoring me. A familiar feeling. I'm reading power spikes in the reactor, sir.
Oh. Come on. No. Come on. Come on.
The reactors will explode if we don't touch them.
Lights out.
Okay.
That's the last one.
Fast when shareholders' lives are at stake. And why not? We've made you rich.
She's accessing the servers in Stark Tower.
Let's show her just how fast we can move.
Oh no. This is the survived part. Oh no.
Friday, tell me no one was in there.
Correct, sir. All clear.
Interesting, the colors you chose. Red and gold. Blood and greed. They suit you.
Oh.
Did they add checkpoints by any chance? Did they add more checkpoints by any chance? Otherwise, chapter 7 is...
Powerless.
Oh.
Former victims in their final moments. But in death, these victims have power. I speak for them. And on their behalf, we say, farewell, Stark.
Friday, get ready.
I'm really scared.
The armor has sustained damage, sir.
That's right. Accept your fate.
Ah. Uh-oh.
Hang in there, sir. She'll run out of drones eventually.
She's throwing everything at us. Gotta keep moving.
Critical systems.
At least everything she's introduced right now.
Our ghost has a lot of friends. Must have fired up an assembly line somewhere.
What just happened? Okay.
Your armor's not rated for combat on this
I don't know
scale,
what just
sir.
happened, but I'm not complaining.
You don't know me very
Hey, boss!
Gunsmith, stay off this channel.
Boss, before you left, I packed you a hot lunch. I call it the Enabler.
Miles Unity?
New and improved. Take a memo, Friday. That's how you win a fight.
Put a sock in
Okay.
Gunsmith.
Thanks for the stowaway, pal. Just a shame it's one and done.
Oh, yeah, little faith. I added an ambient power collector to your chest piece. Harvests the energy given off when a drone goes boom.
So blow up bots to charge the unit.
Circle of life, boss.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Oh, come on.
I'm seeing a lot of
Just
red
let me
here.
win. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm dead.
Sir, the armor is down.
Somebody tells me we're gonna have to mute the voice of Gunsmith in Chapter 7. I got a feeling.
Your armor's not rated for combat on this scale, sir.
Why do I have to listen to this?
You don't know me very well.
I don't...
Gunsmith, stay off this channel.
Boss, before you left, I packed you a hot lunch.
Okay, let me...
Miles Unibeam?
New and improved.
Diagnostics are severe. Take cover.
Take a memo, Friday. That's how you win a fight.
Put a sock in it, Dumbsmith.
Thanks for the stowaway, pal. Just a shame it's one and done.
Oh, yeah, little faith. I added an ambient power collector to your chest piece. Harvests the energy given off when a drone goes boom.
Oh, I already heard this.
Charge the Unibeam.
Circle of life, boss.
The armor
Come
has
on,
sustained damage,
just
sir.
come on, just come on! Oh my god, just. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. No. Okay.
Armor damage increasing, sir.
They just won't. Oh my god. No. Oh my god.
Synth health is suboptimal.
How? How do you even beat this? Is this even beatable? Cause I gotta tell you, this is really hard.
Unibeam's at 50%. Keep it going.
Only 50. Oh, why?
Unibeam's at 70%, boss.
Almost there.
Unfortunately, it's not going fast enough.
Damage to your suit, sir.
Oh my.
Suit has sustained significant
You are
damage.
blind when you're in
Proceed with
there.
Unibeam 90% charged. Almost.
There.
Unibeam is recharged. Fire at will, boss.
Have a heart.
Can you guys just die, please?
I could get used to this.
Thank you.
Nice work.
No surprise, I'd know what you need.
Oh, I did so terrible on that
Got any
one.
more, Ghost?
Not in stock.
But I don't
Close
care.
up shop for them.
Sure. I got what I needed.
A well-earned beatdown.
The confidential files off your network. Try you later.
How rude.
Does the name Tim Shung mean anything to anyone?
Not on my end.
Friday?
Record search is negative, sir. I'll look into it further.
Well, that's the end. And that's going to be the end for me. After we see how terrible we did here, we are going to call it a day. 5 checkpoints. 3 stars. Absolutely terrible, but it's okay. I'm perfectly fine with 3 stars. Well,